Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. It's Janet. I just wanted to give everybody a few heads up and get ready to start all my Christmas cooking. And it dawned on me that not everybody has done a lot of Christmas baking. And if you haven't, I wanted to give you a few tips. So, everybody knows I wear a lot of gloves. You can tell I haven't started with baking. So, first of all, put all together the list of cookies or candies that you want to bake. Let me see if I can get my lighting just a little bit better. That doesn't seem to help a little bit. So I print mine, even though I know mine. I still print it just to make sure I don't make mistakes. So I print up all my recipes. I keep them from year to year, but I add to them. Even recipes that I come up with on my own, I add to them. So then I take and I write down every ingredient for every recipe, okay, by hand on a piece of paper. So like butter, I write down butter, vanilla, flour, sugar, etc. And then I write down how much each recipe takes. Then I add it up across, and then that's how I come up with my grocery list and know how much I need. That way I'm not running back and forth to the grocery store. I know that I need 6 cups of peanut butter, or however many pounds of butter, or sticks of butter. And it's helpful to know how many cups of flour are in a bag of flour. Sorry, I don't have that right in front of me either. And like if you need heavy cream, like I only need 2 tablespoons of heavy cream this year. I went ahead and bought some. I bought whipping cream, heavy whipping cream. And then I'll just blend it in with coffee cream slowly, not a lot at once, so that it's used up. You can also freeze whipping cream, but I know that I won't use it for another year, and you can't freeze it for a year. Some of the other tips are to save your back, find a spot to put all your ingredients. I do all my baking all in succession over a period of a few days, so I've cleaned off a spot. Right now it's my table, but it's moving to a shelf that's waist level where I can just grab everything and not have to do a lot of up and down bending and lifting. I also cleaned out my refrigerator, made sure there was no leftovers. I had one shelf just for cooling things that had to be cooled down. And over the past, I would say, month, Patrick and I have worked really hard to make sure there's no extra leftovers that, we'll eat later. We've worked on cleaning out our freezer so that there's room for things that have to be cooled down in the freezer, like Christmas crack cools down real quick in your freezer, refrigerator, that type of stuff. There's things that work that have to go in the freezer. And then because I do so much baking, once things are cooled, we bag, package, however you choose to do it. We put ours in our freezer. That way, it lasts longer and it ships better when we ship everything from a frozen state cross country. Excuse me. By the time it gets there, it's still good quality. Isn't that the cutest mug? Anyway, that's just one of the tips I wanted to pass on to everybody that's starting out Christmas baking that hasn't done a lot before. Get all your recipes together, get all your ingredients listed, then go to the grocery store. Because like me, I'm thinking, I might have to buy vanilla, but then dug through my baking cupboard and I'm like, nope, don't have to buy vanilla. I have enough vanilla, just the right amount for my baking this year. Brown sugar, Patrick caught it on sale and bought me brown sugar right around Thanksgiving. And he was like, brown sugar's on sale, and I know that at 99 cents a pound she'll use it, so he bought me some brown sugar, which was just absolutely fantastic. And he knows that, like walnuts, he bought walnuts for me because I eat walnuts. They're high protein and good fat, and I eat those as a snack. So he bought me a bunch of walnuts, knowing that A, I use English walnuts for cooking, and B, what I don't use for cooking and baking, I'm going to eat as a snack come December, January, so we're good to go. But those are my tips. Happy baking, and be looking for all my baking recipes going up on my YouTube channel. That is Janet M. McHugh. And I'm real excited because I always start with my ones that have to go in the freezer or refrigerator to cool down first. I'm starting with Christmas crack, and if you've never had Christmas crack, it is the bomb. Everybody loves it. Everybody's always like, oh, give me your crack recipe, people. And I had lost my recipe, and I went to some friends I grew up with and said, hey, everybody, I lost my crack recipe, which sounds really funny if you don't know what we're talking about, but they knew what I was talking about, and they hooked me back up with it. So have a Merry Christmas, happy baking, and I will see you again soon. Bye.